Welcome, lovely soul friend. This message today is for someone who feels like they're being tested. Maybe tested, maybe you're not being tested, but there is a lot of wind of change in the air, let's put it this way. A lot of energies could be swaying you left and right, and almost creating this conviction that the things that are important to you, the things that you're trying to achieve, are no longer kind of important, which is not true, which is kind of why I said testing. I don't really myself choose to see it as a test, but rather see it as a position or as a moment of creating deeper roots, growing deeper roots into what you are creating. In that, it's actually great that I started by kind of saying wind of change, because it could be literally physically windy right now where you are, as it's here, but it's actually when trees are experiencing large winds, right? It's almost that they are being called to dig in their roots and grow their roots even deeper to maintain themselves in the soil, right? To not kind of fall out of the soil. So the winds are challenging them to become even stronger and to even more fundamental, more developed, right? The root system is growing. So in the same way, it is a message to you that your root system into what you are creating, into what you are making, is calling for an expansion, and also for faith and trust into that, right? A tree that will not trust its soil, in this analogy, soil meaning your dream, your the thing that you want to create, the thing that you want to achieve, then just tree if the tree doesn't trust the soil, it falls out of the soil, right? So from that perspective, you could call it a test, but it's really just it's sort of, the dream calls for depth. let's put it this way. So whatever you're following, whatever is the path that you're on, it calls for more depth. And this so take a moment to recognize all surrounding energies around you. And kind of all of those energies looking at you, if there are people, if it's anything else, if it's just like projects, side projects, whatever it is. They're sort of looking at you, and you're holding this ball of energy, which is what you want to follow through with, which is what you want to create, which is what you want to achieve. And I want you to now allow all of these distracting energies to witness how this important ball of energy, this dream of yours, it is expanding. And these surrounding energies, even if it's not people, even if it's side tasks, sort of, side tasks with personality, allow them to witness in your consciousness how this thing is gaining deeper rooting into your reality, how everything else sort of not necessarily has to fall away, but it witnesses that this is your favorite thing, that this is your most important thing. This thing is what is being given the most attention to. This is kind of your favorite child. But it gains, it's aura expanding. This dream of yours, it's aura expanding. And instead of these voices convincing you, oh, do I follow this, do I follow that, this is distracting me, this is that distracting me, kind of allow these energies to witness that, you see, this is growing, not your voice, not your distracting voice. This important thing to me is what's going to happen. And you're flipping you're flipping the whole scenario. You're flipping the energy around. You're like, from feeling lost, from feeling all of these energies mixing you up in the wind, now you're like, I own you. I own you. You wish to distract me. Witness my dream growing. Witness my will, my true will becoming larger. That which is your highest desire, your highest alignment, right? That which is the voice of your higher self. And sit with it as long as you need. And find like all of the distractions, all of the people, all of the voices, all of the astral notions of foreign energies, and kind of let them know that adios. This is the most important thing, that, you know, if I had to give everything away, I would give everything except this kind of a way, you know, not in a like a toxic attachment way, not in a devil like way. If, you know, like people become attached to something that it's kind of their egoic will, but not in true alignment with their highest self. In this case, it is rather kind of a divine test, or more like let's put it this way. It is a divine request for you to develop a certain stability of frequency. That's it, right? It is not a test in a way of like, you know, do you deserve this, or like, you know, it's not like a teacher testing you, checking on you, but it's like this reality, this important dream of yours, it has to align with a certain frequency. And so your higher self is doing that. It's creating that strong frequency for it to become true by creating this wind of change, these oppositions, these challenges, right? My lovely soul friend. It's giving you a challenge so that the frequency that you wish to develop, you can actually hold it, you can develop it, you can strengthen it, you can create deeper roots into it. And you're just allowing yourself to do it faster, more rapidly, by by catching it in the first place, like, oh, that's what's happening, you know. I'm not on the wrong path. I'm not, you know, this or that. It's just that it's growth time. It's time to grow. I'm being challenged, so therefore it's time to grow. You know, grow larger. Grow and glow larger. Glow. glow. Yeah, let everything outer, foreign, witness the true glow of what's important to you, of the core of your highest will. All right, that was the message today for somebody who needed a little bit of encouragement on following through with their path, with their dream. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye bye.